our project, which was with Metso, machinery acoustic demonstration, and a story of building a miniature. So first of all, I'm going to go through the problem, the nature of our problem, and which shortly is like making noises, and how this noise reduction works, and our goals, and the miniature model that we made, and finally a tiny, small demonstration of how this miniature model that we make works. So, well, first of all, I'm going to tell you what's the problem. The problem is that our company, Metso, builds this kind of quite huge crushers which working in mining areas, and the thing that they do is that to crush big quite big rocks and into like quite tiny ones, and you can imagine how these big machines and these rocks can produce noises. And our point is that well, we have to go through this noise reduction thing. So first of all, I'm going to tell you that why the noise reduction. So first of all, it's quite healthy and it's quite nice to have your machines running quite silently. And after that, it's well, you don't want to get deaf because it's produced lots of quite huge noises. And finally, of course, it's environmentally friendly to have quite less noise pollution. So the thing that the company wants to come up is that like encapsulation or quite big thing, like big cabin that we're going to put into a part that produces the noise. So here, our employer's goal, well, Metso's goal, is to demonstrate how this noise production works. And here comes our goal to, well, to demonstrate this noise production in a quite a smaller scale, which we came up with this idea to make a miniature model of that thing, which kind of exactly produce the same noises or the same point of the noises over there. So here is the crusher, which is like 16 meters long, which would be from that wall to that wall. But normally it has this feeder, which produces quite big noises, this engine and jaw, and this conveyor. These are the places that are producing noises. And in our miniature model, we are going to put, except those points, like speakers. So we are going to have this, for example, this miniature model that is a kind of replica of that. Well, this is not what we are going to make. We made something else. I'm going to show you, but just here, that here is exactly this feeder, this engine, and this conveyor. So what we did, as I told you, is that like we made this box which has these 3 points as speakers, and well, these speakers and whole the system which is inside this box are controllable with this computer program. So to actually reach this goal, we are going to need some computer programmers or coders, and we need some mechanical designers to make something like that. And meanwhile, between these two things, we are going to need an electronic designer who can connect this computer program to speakers. So this is our dream team. We have 2 coders, Aki and Marco, and we have an electronic designer, which is Mikhail, and me and Amit were working on the mechanical design. So for the mechanical design, as I told you, we did the same thing. Well, of course, it's a prototype and it's so quite simple, but it actually does the thing that we want. It has these 3 speakers that exactly make the noise over there. And as I told you, these speakers are controllable through a software. So next slide, please. So our coders made this program, and well, they wrote it. It has, as I told you, the speakers, and there is this ambient one, which is the environment sound, which is the 4th speaker, which is at the bottom of this box. And they can be controlled through these buttons. And well, here I want just to demonstrate how this works. So we have connected this thing to speakers here, and let me just show you the program which is here. Well, I'm gonna on that. Each of these buttons are connected to either of these speakers. For example, this is the first one, and for example, this is the last one, which produces another kind of noise. And all in all, it would make something that our employer can study or train their laborers or anything to how this noise production works in a short or small scale. So finally, if there is any question, I'll be delighted to answer it. Thank you.